This is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. No, but the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the pain, yeah, I was covered in a tidal wave, but I'm a fighter.
Hey guys, in this video we will be going against the community event of another YouTuber. Now, if you know me, you probably know a Cesar guy by the name of Cree. If you know, you know. His channel as well as his community is incredibly popular. Far more than mine, in fact. You may have also seen the controversy in regards to the relation between me and him, and wondered why I did such a thing. It all started a few weeks ago. For the longest time, I've been part of the VPN clan. While this was going on during May, we had a new member, specifically a YouTuber who is extremely popular who joined our clan. I noticed his rapidly growing success and wanted to partner up. I generally felt pressured in myself due to my inferiority, leading myself into doing a collab, and after repeatedly failing, I eventually reached a compromise into giving Gapples to make it happen. In the meanwhile, the project would take a while as I was working on a detailed custom model based off an older profile picture he used on Discord, and I also had to plan out the whole thing. While this was going on, I would participate in Cree's community events shown in the gameplay, but there was a problem. You see, I have a notorious bad reputation among the community. To be fair, most of the player base is toxic, but I am especially hated by many for reasons I would not like to disclose. This made it difficult to participate in Cree's events, since my striking presence would attract the attention of several people who are dedicated to shutting me down. Despite this, I remained pretty silent and still remained in the events, initially without a problem. That was until I noticed an oversight in Cree's video. He told me he was going to cut out anything offensive people posted in-game in his videos, but Cree forgot to cut out the content in his Dash Pet event video. After I brought up the issue, we talked in DMs for a bit until Cree decided to make a choice. He decided to crack down on the problem and determined that my presence was the primary issue. Even though I wasn't trying to start anything, he argued that my presence in his events was being detrimental to his community and his channel, so he permanently banned me from his Discord server as well as being able to join his community events. I crashed out after this happened, since I am not only being left out of Cree's big events, but also because he punished me instead of the people who were starting the issue first. Even when I didn't start anything and was being fairly quiet, my legacy and all my other stuff, such as my Reapers, Genies, Ancient Badge, and my YouTube channel, made me a special participant and it made me stand out, so leaving me left out unfairly was very significant. I couldn't stand how I was treated. This is not how it should be, so I couldn't let Cree get away with this. I decided to take matters into my own hands by gathering a group of friends, supporters, and even some VPN clan members to show what happens when you let me down and treat me unfairly. I would redesign an old Discord server I had, solely dedicated to go against Cree's community events. The day after I got exiled from Cree's community, I was going to spend the next few days waiting for his big base event, while also gathering a bunch of people who could help me ruin the event. We were making good progress, but on the first day of the new raid server's creation, we got word that Cree would be doing a community event where he would raid bases with dozens of his fans, all using theirs, so there was a problem once more. During that same day, some undercover people would leak information in regards to my raiding server and send it to Cree. He warned his public community that I made a server dedicated to raiding his events, but it was already too late. I already gathered up a lot of people, and when I got word of his bear event, I pinged my own server to be on standby. About 30 minutes after Cree announced his bear event, one of his fans found a target. Cree then pinged his community with hundreds of members to raid it with bears. Immediately afterwards, I told my entire group to join the same server that Cree was doing his event, to prevent him and his fans from raiding bases with bears. I also told my server to all name themselves Evernight, which is why all of us are using that name. We did this to show who we really are and stand for how I was unfairly treated. So, with all that said, enjoy the video. As soon as I pinged my server, they were already joining in and using the name Evernight. The first thing we had to do was max all of us, but this could have been hard due of how many they were.
I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
I was instructing all my people to name themselves Evernight. This was important to spread as much awareness to our movement as possible.
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
We came across the basers and warned them that Kree was raiding their base with all of his fans, and also said that we were going against his event. We didn't join their team because we prefer our own.
Take my eyes open to force reality.
I then maxed my Reapers and was ready to take on the Bears. Just in case, I also bought Water Cape.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinny.
Some of the builders and people part of the base recognized me and were also subscribed to me too.
My body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption.
So far, so good. We are getting plenty of people to go against his event, and our movement is being seen. More people are joining our team with the name Evernight.
Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies, got 1, 2.
At the same time, some of VPN was also participating on his side. My anti-raid was not permitted by VPN and I got demoted in the clan, but I still kept going out of pure frustration due to what happened prior to this. I was telling him to join my side since we were delivering a message with this movement.
Things are meant to be fair. I know you left me down and out, and now the river is red. Got that hit on your head. Should've buried your dead. Should've listened to me and said, oh, how little you know. You better watch out, my
Most of the team were using the name Evernight, but not all of us. There were 13 of us using the name Evernight in this team, out of 16 people. My movement was clearly working out.
Let me tell you this, my friend, you better lay low.
The amount of people I had to go against Kree's event was diabolical, more so because we were all using the same name. At the same time, our high numbers proved necessary because one guy can't even max infests, which normally evolve very quickly. In the meanwhile, the base is nearly destroyed and most of the raiders are there. We had to act quickly. We could easily overpower the bear raiders with little problem since most of them are very easy to pick off because they are just random players with little skill.
Buy myself another bottle, I don't even check the price. Black jacket on me, looking cute, make sure she looking twice. I don't even wanna go out. It's still cold even when I'm out the house. She wanna play house, what you talking about? I wanna stay out, and I'm just talking out loud. Cigarette the wrong way round. Wake up and I'm upside down, yeah. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her look glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't talk cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. Cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. She acts so nice to me, but I know her heart is froze. My chick's so righteous, but I know it's like she chose. Now we in the VIP, so don't you get too close. She wants a weed for me, I need to get my dose. And I got myself too far top of the Uber, they relax. She calling me, hit me up, I'm telling her, bitch, relax. Cause I'm throwing up in the sink right now. Wake up and I'm upside down. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her look glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't talk cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. Well, it's just the way it goes. She like her look glamorous and it's just the way it goes. Now we at the hotel, wanna take off her clothes. I'm hoping she won't talk cause I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes.
That genocide from one Reaper skill was crazy. I went from 7 to 19 kills in just over a minute of intense combat. Because of how I was unfairly treated, I didn't even feel bad for any of his fans. While they did successfully raid the base, they still saw our movement in full swing, and luckily for us, Kree would raid another base very shortly after the one on Silicon Valley floor was destroyed.
It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. I wanna lay low. It's just the way it goes.
And of course, we took a screenshot at the end to show our Evernight supremacy. After this, we did a free-for-all, but I accidentally ended the recording. While it was going on, Free's community found a new target to raid, found on Toronto 6. We had to go there ASAP and make sure we would max and clear out all of them before the base was destroyed.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on there?
Good call on my people for breaking infests, despite being a PvP situation. Additionally, while not with my permission, one of my other guys was leading the team. His leadership was so good, I gave him admin in my raiding server after the event.
We stay out to the morning light, 'cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So Chardonnay,
I sadly did not record this part, but we cleared off almost every raider there was.
we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for.
Even though the people who were getting raided were randoms, our main goal was to stop Kree from doing his bear raid, so we had no choice but to help these randoms. What we are doing here is talking with the randoms about our anti-Kree movement, though we had to make it brief.
Pretending that you like somebody else, like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you'll spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out to the morning light, 'cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for.
We were so powerful, we even got the entire base team to join ours.
So what the hell? What the hell are you waiting for? What the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? What are you waiting for now? So what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get. So what the hell? What the hell? So what the hell?
We started out on a Wednesday and I couldn't figure out why you would be mad at me. Whoa, you say it's nothing but it never ever changes, just like that. It's always whatever anyway, every time we try to talk, I am out of here any day. It's always something that we never ever changes, just like that. I get the shivers whenever I'm thinking about you. Just wanna leave and live without you, be on my own again. I get the shivers whenever you go out of line, yeah. I feel it creeping down my spine, yeah.
At this point, it became so personal to the point that they're now using real good pets instead of a bear-only raid. Despite this, my team was still holding very strong, and we had the upper hand for now.
It's almost nighttime, waiting for the right time. Gotta get this right, I'm scared to death. Scared of your eyes, looking into my eyes. Scared that I'll back out and hold my breath. Wake up one morning and see your face, I can feel it coming back. These shivers are every day. Whoa, I say it's over, I get out of bed and leave, yeah. Just like that, I got the shivers.
Our overconfidence got the best of us. We went to the base to take a screenshot, but we ended up making a huge mistake afterward.
I got the shivers whenever you
For some reason, we decided to wait for them, but little did we know, they would do a real raid with a bunch of people, all maxed with good pets. I was warning my team to go fight, but they were not listening. We believed we were that powerful when we clearly weren't. You can tell they aren't messing around anymore. Even Kree himself is no longer using bears. They all switched to actual pets.
In a city, still so far from home. I've searched for you all my life. Cast out like a shadow, racing towards the light. I pray to see you one more time. Watch me fall apart. I've always loved you more than you know. Father, don't you let me go.
At this point, they have fully taken over and the base is to be destroyed. We still did great because we forced them to do a real raid and only lost 2 of our incompetents.
I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites. When I'm old and losing sight, carry me home all through the night. I need your love, I need your light, like city nights and satellites.
I eventually ran out of the base and on my own, all of my Reapers were killed in battle and we wouldn't take back in time. Furthermore, this anti-raid movement would spark the beginning of the end. I was accused of threatening and harassment. Kree would then order his community to report me for what I did. I am not condoning the harassment of Kree or anyone. I only did this in response to being let down severely from being unfairly exiled from his events instead of the haters. For what happens next, I don't have it recorded, but Kree did record his own POV for his video when him and his supporters finally broke into the base. I feel really bad for the randoms, especially because they were also subscribed to Kree and it was apparently their best base ever.